Big YoHallo, everyone. Welcome in to Bin Buddies. Hello, Bin Crew. Today, we've got a wonderful guest with us, Pawa, that we are going to be dumpster diving through them and their amazing self, their lore, being a V idol in training. Oh my gosh, so many cool things to dive into today. Welcome in. In case you didn't know too much about Pawa, first of all, why not? Because it's Pawa. Hello. Um, yes, we've been dumpster diving, as you know, and Paula has been diving, quote unquote, into some orange retro TVs, some would say. Paula is a V idol in training, possessed by a tiger spirit. We love to see it. And her and her twin, Hana, make up Project Dreamcatcher. Welcome, Paula and the Electric Zaps community to the Bin Crew today. Welcome in, Paula. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
How are you feeling? What did you eat today? If you've eaten anything, I know it's odd hours for you.
It's an hours, but I make sure that I ate. I make sure I had some breakfast cereal because that's the quickest way to get everything through, including a shower. Because I have been seeing comments, others like, Paula, you will be stinky if you join this. And I'm like, what do you mean?
I don't
will not
know.
be stinky. Don't worry, Zaps.
Yeah, Paula smells fine from over here, from across the table.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it smells kind of like lychee a little bit, you know. So
Yeah.
smells good. All right, I'm the stinky one, if anything, because I've been going through the trash and stuff. So it's okay. It might be me that you're smelling.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
But thank you for joining us, Paula, and so excited to have you. If you guys didn't know, Paula's been a part of a couple of the concerts previously. Paula was even a part of the first ever Isekai Las Vegas concert, which was such an amazing thing and such a blessing to have Paula be a part of it. And then did a solo as well at the Dear Diary concert, which was super fun. You killed it. You're amazing. And it's so good to have you here. Yeah, we were talking earlier, and I was like, I can't believe like the last time we collabed on stream was like with my 2.0 model. So the model before this one, I was like, oh my gosh. It's been some time.
Flies.
It does. Yeah, it has. But you've been working on a lot of really cool things that I'm really excited to get into today. But first, how have you been? Share with us what you've been up to, how you've been feeling, you know, things that, as you said, it's been a long time. Things have been changing. You know, Paula did forget that my profile picture on Steam is a poop.
A poop. I was like, hi, here's my Steam code. And she's like, we added. And it was like, I was glancing through the online list and like VTS. And I was like, Kōri-Oujo. Where's Kōri-Oujo's face? There's no such thing. It's a poop.
It is. It's a poop. It's a poop with a cat as well.
I can't believe after all this time that doesn't change.
Yeah. That's true. My apologies.
Oh god, I feel like a chat room is liking that.
It's yeah. I mean, we talk about poop quite a bit here on the Kōri streams, but even outside of poop, I mean, we were talking about buttholes earlier as well.
Oh, that was the whole accidentally out of habit calling people that didn't really mean it. God damn it! Stop twerking.
The twerking, yes. Exactly.
Never change, Jobs. Even all those times.
I don't know. Mars saying that the Zaps show their butthole all the time. What do you have to say about this, Paula?
That is their action out of their will. All right, I told them it is not really okay to do that, especially in the public. But I guess they don't have their little ears perked up.
It's real. Ears or butt perked up, you know. I'm sorry. You set me up for that one. I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh, even they want pants. Oh, everyone wants pants. Oh,
yeah.
I
didn't know. Were we supposed to be wearing pants today?
I mean, well, I'm wearing my uniform, so
Oh, that's true. Well, I'm assuming the uniform doesn't. I mean, because I'm also wearing like a skirt, like a dress. So I feel like.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I got a skirt. I don't have pants, but.
Yeah. There's no need that. All right, it's been decided that we don't really need pants.
That's true.
But yeah, but we don't really show indecency around, unlike the zaps. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, shame on them.
Shame on them. That's so real. What kind of like breakfast cereal did you have? Was it like because I like
I like chunky granola because
oh
they chunk,
mm-hmm,
right?
mm-hmm,
And like
mm-hmm.
there's a satisfaction to like kind of crunch. It feels like you are actually eating something rather than those like really like fleeting, flaky things.
That's fair. That's fair. I think granola is pretty good. I like to put granola in like yogurt. Like I like parfaits and stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yogurt is a great choice.
Thank you. Thank
Chunky
you.
granola.
We like the
Mm.
chonk, okay? We like the
Yes,
chonk.
yeah. So basically, like I started the day pretty early. Um, get myself ready, get
Mm-hmm.
myself a nice shower, eat some food, get some warm water because it's very important, especially for mid idol in training who likes to sing.
Yes. Gotta stay hydrated. Gotta stay hydrated. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And as for like how I have been like recently, but we kind of zoom out from like the how am I
Mm-hmm.
today.
Yeah.
If we zoom out, there's a lot of things happening
Mm-hmm.
um online and some offline actually.
Mm.
But I always feel like there's room of improvement, and I really need to have time for that.
I feel that. Yeah. There's just so much
Yeah.
like with content creation, it's like you're firing on all cylinders. Like there's just so much to do, and you're
Uh-huh.
like you're responsible for a lot, and I think like even as we were talking earlier before the stream is like man, like doing the technical setup of even the stream, even though that's really important, like I know that even for me, like I ignore it because I'm like, oh, I'll do it later. Oh, I'll do it later because it's such a tedious thing to like try to like fix your technology. Like whether it's like
Uh-huh.
audio or the stream setup, like it's so annoying. Like I feel like my OBS is like super like messy and stuff like that and unorganized, but I'm always like, oh, I'll get to it. Oh, I'll get to it, but I never do. But it's also because like there is so many other things that you have to be able to organize. Like I know Pawa, you're organizing like all of the different VTuber singing rallies. You're also like doing meet and greets or performing things like that. There's so much that goes into VTubing or being a V idol, especially on top of just like content creation too. Like, gosh,
Mm.
there's too much, in fact. So I'm really excited to talk about that with you today. And the kind of like theme that I had for this episode was kind of like obviously that electrifying path of being a V idol, what that means and stuff like that. Because I did want to ask you like straight up, like what is
Uh-huh.
that definition of like V idol to you? Because I've heard like idol before, obviously, but
Uh-huh.
V idol is like a term that I think is a little bit more new or maybe even
Uh-huh.
nuanced in a sense. So I'm just curious, like, what is your definition of V idol?
Well, for me, like we idols, like this one thing that's very distinctly different
Mm-mm.
between we idols and idols is that essentially we idol, when people mention about them, like they do expect the VTuber things in there,
Mm.
like including streaming, right? So in other words, there's way more engagement, like chances of engaging with the say like idol or like person
Mm.
on stream compared to like the traditional idols,
Right.
right? And I feel like it sort of fits in this time and age because nowadays everyone's like, wait, I can get this for free. I can like talk to, right? And yeah, I think like it works out. And as more people join
Mm-hmm.
and wanting to become V idols, so a lot of the time is actually like spent on stream, and at the same time you can do the V idol activities like singing and dancing, or like other things like which I actually plan to do this in the future, which is like recording, trying to like record on stream, but I wasn't that like confident with like to show that
Oh
side of
gosh,
me,
yeah, that sounds really
right?
vulnerable. Because you're putting your raw vocals out there. Yeah, I totally get that. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the things that you don't really get it from
Hmm.
traditional idols or even like traditional artists, even, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's what makes it charming itself.
Hmm.
and I think like I don't really try to like go how to say, try to like make it like stereotypical in a sense of
Mm.
like, oh, we idol has to do like X, Y, and Z, and yeah, nah, no.
That's fair. That's fair. And I
Yeah.
respect that a lot because I think there's always this idea, like obviously idol culture kind of potentially started and stemmed from like Nihongo, Japan.
Yeah, yeah,
Um
yeah, yeah.
but like as we see it go into other countries or other places or other mediums like VTubing, like, at least for what I've experienced is like how the Western audience has been like receiving it and how it's changing with like this audience versus like how it started. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
I really like appreciate something that I really appreciate about like Pawa and obviously Project Dreamcatcher in general is just like the openness to like the silly side. Like as I was like, researching Pawa for the episode, like I did see a lot of like memes. I saw a lot of like the 6 7s and stuff like that. I had to bring it up. I had to bring it up. Okay. All right. It's important. It's important. But I think it's nice to see like the silliness. Yeah, Roku Nana. Yeah, it's nice to see the silliness being embraced. Like on top of like the idol. Like, we can be serious about being a V idol in training, being getting better at our vocals, dancing, things like that, performing, whatever you want to say. We can still take that seriously, but also have fun while we're doing it is what I really like took away as I was looking into Dreamcatcher and obviously you Pawa is like that balance between like being like graceful and fun and energetic but also like having that like silly side as well and engaging with your community because like I mean I've said this to you before I'm sure but like I've always known like that the Zaps community is like so amazing and just like how interactive they are with you Pawa and how much they care beyond just like the content and stuff like that. Thank you for the 6 7 bit
Thank
smarts.
you for the big supply.
It's so funny. Oh my gosh. So I think you have an amazing community for sure. And I know I've said that to you before, but you have an amazing community and I love seeing
Aw.
them. Yeah. No, they're really sweet. So yeah. Well, thank you
So like
for telling me that.
yeah.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, and oh sorry, and another thing I feel I realize now that you mentioned
Mm,
a very big distinct different like difference between like idols and we idols. I'm just for this one I'm just going to pivot to like K-pop because it is a video that I watched yesterday and like they are like talking about like exposing like like the truth behind it.
mm,
So in here like at least for me like doing we idol stuff as you said like having this community and even for on my perspective and Project Dreamcatcher,
yeah.
we do acknowledge that the fan base is really important, the community like their wishes are really important, but I feel like the other idols specifically for K-pop, I think they have chosen a path that's really like just not. I wouldn't say I would say it's the most not it not most it's not suitable, right? So we have to
Mm,
find that healthy balance,
yeah.
but still like make the whole thing engaging and like inviting, which is why a lot of things actually are being focused on the stream, on the
Mhm.
presentation, and like what people can expect slash enjoy or unexpected surprises that they can find from my streams.
Yeah. I love that. I mean, we were talking about it earlier, but seeing how you utilize different assets, like on Booth or, whatever VTuber assets are out there, really, seeing how you utilize it, I think is really cool. I'm sure the Zaps can agree, but I think it's really neat to see what you incorporate into your streams and how you like spice it up, like every so often. So, I love that. Because I feel like I also am one of those people that remain stagnant unless you tell me to do something. I'm too lazy to
Okay.
change something usually. Unless it's like for a special event, then I might. But like generally speaking, I'm like if it works, then I'm not gonna touch it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I guess I'm lazy in that sense, but
I
I
mean, that's
applaud
very
you.
common between YouTubers. That's very
Mm-hmm.
common.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't really like just go, "How? Why are you not doing that?" Like I don't really go that.
It's fair. But we see you
Yeah.
cooking. We see you cooking. So
Thank
thank you.
you.
Yes, very clever streams. I agree. One of the like recent and also you've past, technically speaking, projects that you've worked on are like the VTuber singing rally series, which I love. I know you started with Love Like You with 25 VTubers, and I actually got to be a part of that, and it was so fun and so cute and well organized. By the way, so well organized, very smooth. And then I know you did Valentine's with 22 VTubers. Now, most recently, you have Summertime with 32 VTubers, which is like, whoa, growing. That's a jump there. So, tell us a little bit about like, I mean, how did this start? Because now you're on your third one, which is like really amazing. But obviously, you're including all these wonderful VTubers. You're having to organize it. What like inspired you to do like this singing rally? Because I honestly don't think I've seen it before, like you. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know. I'm not like chronically online.
That's fair because like I think ever since like the first one came out, I just like I told everyone on stream like how did all this like come to be. Let me just give you the links. You don't really have to like play them because copyright and stuff.
Oh yeah.
People do ask where I get this from, and I'm just like, oh, I got this from here and here, which is 1 minute. Let's.
I know that
Okay,
you've done videos talking about it. I just was like, in case you wanted to share with the stream as well. But you can send it to me. Yeah.
I'm not happy. So it all started with like this one. It's actually from a Taiwan VTuber site. But instead of like a VTuber starting everything off and organizing it, I think it's actually like their fans. They are like, oh, I wanted to create this project like featuring all these VTubers and like my Oshi. And then I think what they ended up doing is like they sent invites to like all these VTubers, and I think they commissioned a like music studio to basically do the mix for them.
Oh, okay.
And then like it all come out so nice. Okay, hold on, YouTube, please. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, I'm just gonna give. Oh, okay. I hope this doesn't play on your side.
No,
So,
I'm sure.
all right. Yeah. So when I saw that, I was like, I really liked how the presentation is. I really love how like everyone takes turns to sing one line.
Right.
It reminds me of like little fun times, like it's not harmful and all of that. And then I was like, okay, this is very interesting. Like, and then I dig deeper into, okay, so how did this become a thing actually? And then they actually link it to that one Chinese song where it was like 100 OG YouTubers. Okay, so it actually comes all the way down to like flash streamers.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But none of them were from Twitch. Okay.
Okay.
Like YouTubers.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, and like they're like, I think most of those YouTubers were based in like Taiwan and Malaysia Chinese, and I was like, oh, that was a thing. So I'm like, okay, that's really neat. I'm gonna do that. I want to do that. I want to like hear a lot of VTubers like trying to like take turns singing one song and like it. Let's just say that I'm curious on how that sounds like.
Yeah. I mean, that's really cool that I get to. I mean, I've not, because I'm lame and ignorant. I don't speak other languages, so I don't like get to explore like the other sides of like VTubing via like other cultures and stuff.
Fair. I mean, I never get myself into like, let's say, the Espanol ones because I don't know the language.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. No, but what I'm saying is like I think it's cool that you get to see all these other things and like get inspired by like the different I guess like different countries or different languages, different communities, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You basically like I think it's cool that you get to like broaden your horizon, I guess, in that sense. I'm saying it as a good thing. Yeah. I'm saying that I'm lame. Yeah.
It's like what do you call it? It's like a buff, I guess.
Yeah. There you go. Exactly. It's like a buff.
Yeah.
I love that.
So that's how it all happened. And then I was like, hey, management, can we do this? And then they're like, yes, but let's look into this together. Let's plan all of those and like make it happen. And the first one popped out, and I think I gave you the first line.
Oh yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah.
You did. I was like really nervous. I was like, me?
Yeah, you.
Thank you so much. No, I really appreciate it. It's fun. I watched it back again and I was like, wow. I mean, it is really just cool to see all of these. I mean, I love like seeing everyone's backgrounds as well. I know that's like a random thing, but it just feels like we get these little like pieces of like everybody's like world in that one song.
Yeah.
Which I just love. I love the way that looks. It just is really pretty. So
I think that also kind of reminds me of do you know the Utaite community?
oh yes, I do. Yeah.
I think there was this really huge one with the cover song "Blessings, Blessings for You today, Blessings for you
Oh.
every day." And then I think what they did was like they tried to get as much languages as they can.
Oh, okay.
And I think like people were just like the audio no sorry the video came out like with like very different backgrounds of where they live. So it's sort of
Oh,
that kind of concept, but
yeah.
it's integrated in here.
I love that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I love to see how all the ideas came together to create like this project. So that's really neat. Yeah.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts like going into like organizing like all these VTubers? Because you and I both know like it's you're when you're dealing with people, you deal with sometimes their inconsistencies, which is okay, but it's like you got to prep for that, and you got to like make sure that you're organized, that they understand what's going on and stuff like that. And like I said, you did a really good job organizing these ones, and so I'm just curious like was that something that mostly like your management was organizing, or like how did you like work out like how this was going to look for the participants?
Um. Okay. For almost all the process, we go through it together. That
Yeah.
is me and management and I.
Mhm.
Like from deciding who the participants are, who's going to be like standby in case things happen. Because trust me, those happen like almost all the time.
Oh yeah.
and um and making sure that like in the server like instructions were clear.
Mhm.
Because yeah, I in the second rally, I think for some reason like my head just like went off, and I'm like, oh wait, I totally did not understand how to like do this specific part, and Base was like, what? And I'm like, oh yeah, what am I doing? And then like the third one, this one on the like the summertime, like I was like really making sure, okay, so this is going to happen. There's no more like wait, but
Right. I feel that.
it was worth, yeah, it's always quite a journey.
I feel that. Yeah. No, I get that. And do you feel like there was any particular like obstacle or challenge in particular that like stood out to you that you had to like learn from with these? Cuz I have plenty like from the concerts I've hosted, like I realized like, oh, I should really have like a FAQs, like a frequently asked questions section of like my channel on the Discord, for example, because people would ask the same question over and over again, and some people like they're so busy they don't have time to read things, and so I was like, all right, let me just make like an FAQs. Did you have anything like that as you were like organizing these, just out of curiosity, that
Because
you had
like
to
when
overcome?
okay,
Mhm.
all right, I get it.
Yeah.
So when like all the instructions were laid out,
Mm.
right? Like I think what I did was like in the general channel of like, hey, this has been updated. Feel free to ask on DM if you have like any questions, right? Because
Mm.
I'm all about like the um engagement in terms, because like I feel like this very funny thing about VTubers. You get excited when you receive a DM
Oh yeah.
like from other VTubers, and you're like, whoa, what's cooking?
Yeah. That's true.
So I'm all for that, right? Like welcome questions.
Yeah.
And like sometimes that question or like that one little like chatting thing or texting thing will end up become like something else, and it gets extended. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun trying to like talk to other people. I see that as an opportunity.
Yeah, that's fair. No, it's good. And then it shows that you're present, like as the host, as an organizer,
Oh yes,
you're there.
definitely.
Yeah. So I love that. That's good. That's nice. I've always been like so I've done that before too, like my own personal experience, but maybe it's because I've had like I don't know. I've had varying like experiences, but I
I
get
feel like your stuff is in a much more bigger scale.
I mean, oh, thank you. That's sweet. I mean, yeah, yes, that's true. But like, it's still for me. It's like, I get like really. I'm the kind of person that's like, if I see a notification, I have to like check it. So like, I'm
Yeah,
really
yeah.
bad. Yeah, I'm like really bad with like notifications. So if I see like a number one and it's red, and I'm like, I need to like check it right now. And so
Mm-hmm.
with like notifications and stuff, like I'll get really like crazy about it. And with my DMs, they just got like super unorganized. And because like
Oh.
I was having to like talk to so many different people, maybe people's like managers or, you know,
Mm.
sponsors or things like that. And so like everything got like jumbled together and I was like, "Oh my gosh." So I feel like I wish I had the capacity to be able to like be more open to DMs, but I've had to like kind of do the opposite where like I've had to like kind of close it more. Cuz I've also had people like
Oh.
add me from like concerts like and I'm not calling anyone out of course, but I've had people add me from concerts and like the first message that they'd send me was like about drama and I was like, "Whoa, I don't want."
Huh?
Yeah, I was like, "I
What
don't
is this? Like you know that's like,
want."
hi
Right.
queen, here's the tea. I do not ask for this.
No, legit, yeah. And so I started getting like really concerned because I was like, I don't want to like I don't think anyone has bad intent, but it's like I don't want to accidentally like get roped into like drama. Like I didn't want anything to do with that. You know what I mean? So
Mm-mm.
it was like a little bit stressful and then I kind of had to be like, okay, maybe I should like not just have my DMs super open. So yeah, but that's just my experience. And again, you know, different types of events, of course, but I still think like I just love the fact that you've included so many VTubers and like that you know you've been able to like put something like really fun and positive out and unique as well. It's very unique to you. And I definitely am glad that you continue doing them because I know you said like like when I did it with you or when I was a part of the first one
Yeah.
you that you graciously allowed me to be a part of like you were like, "Oh, I'm going to keep doing them." And I'm like, "Oh, that's so great. I'm so glad." And then to see you continue doing it, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing." Oh my gosh, it's so sweet. So I'm really happy that you continue doing them. And speaking of summertime, which is the most recent one, we do have a clip too. Did you want to say anything about it before we switch to the clip, Paula?
Okay, so after that video came out, um
Mm-mm.
I did had like had a stream to talk about it, and then like now that I think about it, there's only one thing that I keep forgetting that I wanted to tell everyone.
Okay.
Is that one? Let's just say one of the VTubers in there. I'm sorry, I did not manage to see your face all the time. I get distracted by the Sonic popsicle. You'll find out which one it is. Someone was holding it, and then all I did was like, oh Sonic, but
Sonic.
Sonic, Sonic.
It's so real.
So for the chat room, when you see the clip, let's see if you can find out who that is.
Okay. Okay, so we're looking for a Sonic question mark.
Yes.
Okay, we're looking for Sonic in summertime. Okay. Oh, by the way, out of curiosity, like I'm assuming you chose this song because it is super cute and also because it's like summer
Yes.
related.
Yes.
Was there any other thoughts that went into choosing the song or was like just this is it. This is it because it's summer.
So okay, there was okay. So for the song process, it was actually one of the more slightly tedious ones because
Mm.
for this is because of the lyric distribution. So I
Mhm.
have to like make sure that there's like no bias, right? Or
Oh
like if
yeah.
people, because this is so subjective, right? If people see my lyric distribution and if they decided that, oh, Paula, this is biased. I can't believe this person gets one letter extra. Like I can't help with that. But like I
Right.
try my best to like at least make it like even in terms of like length. So
Yeah.
let's say if one person gets like 4 bits, 1, 2, 3, 4 on one bar, right? So most of
Mhm.
people will get 4, right? And that makes the song choosing actually more difficult.
Yeah. I
We
totally
were
get that.
debating on a lot of things, and then we are like, you know what? Okay, let's just like try to like pivot it into okay, around what time this needs to come out. And then we're like, okay, summer. Okay, then choose a summer song. And then I was like digging through all the summer songs, and I was like, why is there so many EDM ones?
That's real.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Right? It's not my taste. It's not my cup of tea. And I'm like, okay. And then finally, like summertime, I'm like, oh yeah, why didn't we think of the song?
It's a good
So
song.
that's how it comes out. Yeah.
Nice. Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you like being tedious with like the lyric distribution, because it's not an easy thing to do, because I can relate to that a little bit as well. I have had it only happened once. But I had one person like come back to me after I invited them to be a part of like a group song, which if you guys don't know, like a group song, yes, it is a little bit like you have shorter parts. Like it's not like a full solo, you know, it's a pre-selected song. You have maybe like a verse or so in there. And I do try to like also keep it like somewhat even for the most part, you know, like I do
Yeah.
try, but it is hard, like you said, like, you know, sometimes in a song, the like you said, it's like a whole bar for
Mm.
only like a few words, but it's like, you know, it doesn't look like a lot on paper. And so I definitely had that struggle as well. And I remember there's only one time this happened, but like one person came back to me and was like, literally they were like, I think like my talents and my skills are deserve to be somewhere else, and I do not want to participate anymore. And I was like, oh, okay, for sure, go ahead, like go off, like it's fine, like I understand, you know. But yeah, they were very much like the way they said it even was like, I'm too good for this. That's like literally how they said it to me. I'm not like making that shit up.
At least they have the courage.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking of dispositions that, you know.
They weren't like not that like not that like this matters a ton, but like they also were, I think they were like a pre-debut or like recently debuted like VTuber as well. Like because yeah, because like when I mean even now I feel like if I got one word in a song, I would be grateful. I don't really care what the opportunity is. I'm just grateful for the opportunity or to be a part of something, you know? And so I'm always really surprised when people are like, well, when that particular person was like, I'm too good for this. And I was like, okay, that's fine. That's fair. I get it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a little bit crazy. Anyways, I'm sorry. I totally went off the rails there. But but yeah, Summertime. It's such a cute song. I love it. And everyone did such a fantastic job. And even as I was listening to it, it just brought me to warm days with some popsicles or watermelon on the porch type of feeling, you know? So I'm really excited to share this. So I'll go ahead and switch over to the clip, y'all. This is Pawa's VTubers singing rally. And this is Summertime. Here we go. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum.
君の誰かになってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのもっともう戻れなくて忘れないで何年経っても言えない後悔したって構わないどの言葉はここまで出てるのねえサマータイム海岸通りを歩きたいドライブだってしてみたいただ視線を合わせてほしいのねえサマータイム夜明けまで海火を敷いて潮騒に包まれたいね彼女の仕草が甘いね君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのもっと噂のジーミング忘れないででも気持ちを伝えてしまえばいつかこの夢は覚めてしまうだろうな青い影が揺れる街角占いなんて信じない運命なんてあるわけないただ本当の 知りたいのねえサマータイム気がつく距離にも気づかない無理だったかなりごまかせないでも昔と変わらず鈍いのねえサマータイム思い出は色あせたって惚れた晴れたの仲がいいね彼女の笑顔が憎いね君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのもっと嘘の dreaming を忘れないででも気持ちを伝えてしまえばいつかこの夢は覚めてしまうだろうな青い影が揺れる君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのもっと噂のタイミング忘れないででも気持ちを伝えてしまえばいつかこの夢を覚めてしまうだろうな青い影が揺れる街角
Wow. That was so great. Look at-
Yay!
Yes, amazing. Pachi, 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 pachi. Amazing,
I'm
amazing.
glad that everyone enjoyed it.
Yes, it is so good. I just love seeing everything come together, right? And then, yeah, I saw we were seeing some people twerking in the chat. Okay, thank you. Thank you for shaking the booty.
Shaking the booty? Ay, let's sigh.
The sigh. Oh gosh, but that was so great. I'm so thank you for putting on those wonderful projects because I love seeing it. I love seeing everybody getting announced like on my timeline. I love seeing everybody building up the hype and excitement for it, and then it gets released. And like I don't know if I'm pretty sure I'm correct on this. I'm like going from memory right now. But I feel like you guys also like do a really good job with like the thumbnails where you kind of like color code it a little bit. I'm like, what? This is so cool. Because I feel like I don't know if I have this completely wrong, but I feel like there's like a level of color coding at least like with the thumbnails or like with some of the promotional materials that I've seen.
Most of the promotional material is made by none other than bro is actually in the chat room. Okay, how grandiose should I do this? The founder of the company.
There you go.
So the symbols are colored. Yeah, according to like the according to the main colors of the VTubers. Like, who's that guy? Yeah, you don't say.
Love it.
Yeah, and even like throughout the graphic design process, bro will kind of like just casually chime in with the let's just say with the lecture of this is part of a color theory. You should like it makes sense if it's like this and if it's like that.
Yeah. I got you. Oh, you know what, Paula? I'm sorry. I forgot to test this. Could you tell me if you hear this applause?
No.
You don't hear it?
It's very faint. Very faint.
Oh, it should be pretty faint, yeah. Okay, good. I forgot to use it before, but yeah, we have that, by the way. Yeah, a big applause for Paula and for that wonderful summertime singing rally. Yay! Amazing. I did want to talk to you about some of the other like cover songs and performances that you've done. So I know, and I'm sorry if I pronounced this poorly. Kyofu, all back for your first anniversary special. Super cute. The animation was just so adorable. And I also felt like it was such a great song to celebrate like a first anniversary with your community. But I wanted to ask a little bit about like the thoughts that went into creating, doing that cover, choosing that song, and celebrating your first anniversary.
I think that song was. I'm not sure exactly when the song was trending because a lot of people were covering it.
Oh yeah.
But I think it's more on the side of like the how this song actually suits me in terms of
Hmm.
like how the audio sounds like as like a final product in the
Hmm.
video. And at the same time, the video is actually like most of the thing were animated by because like we once again I'm a corporate VTuber, we are a company, we had an intern.
Okay.
His name goes by Tiha. So one day like Basement was like, by the way, we have an intern now, and I was like, oh, that's okay, now that's fresh. And then the intern was assigned with this animation.
Mm.
I believe management had a great time with it. I can see even management says, "Oh, I have a great time supervising and directing this animations," because like let's just say some of the things that were drawn were like butthole,
But
very cursed jabs, unorthodox.
it was amazing. Oh my gosh. No, it was so cute. And I love that like in the description you also like credited the zaps, you know. I was like, "Oh, that's just so cute."
Yeah.
It's just I love that so much. It just felt very so community driven, which like makes sense, of course. Yeah. Couldn't stop
Oh
staring. That's
yes.
so real. Yeah.
Yes, because like there are some designs that were actually like created by the fan base,
Yeah. Hmm.
which we do not talk about how they were sharing it on Twitter, and I was actually sitting outside in a restaurant, I had to slam my iPad instantly down because of how horrendous that design is with the cake.
The cake. That's how you know it was good. All right. That's amazing. I love that.
They enjoyed it. The only part they don't enjoy it is like the what do you call in the middle. So the song has this middle instrumental part. Toot,
Right.
toot, 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 toot,
Mhm.
toot, toot, toot. It was just me murdering them. I
I
love
saw
that part,
that.
by the
Yeah.
way.
I know. That was great. I remember I was like watching and I was like, wait, what is happening? And I was like, oh, okay, murder. Got it. Casual, casual.
Exactly.
It was
The
cute
more the
murder.
merrier.
Yeah, yeah. It was cute though. It was cute murder. So
Yeah.
awesome. I also wanted to ask you about we actually played like the video of it while we were getting started, but the Scarborough Fair a cappella cover that
Yes.
you did, which was like I remember when you released that, I was like surprised. I was like, oh, this is like really like I don't know why, but I just wasn't expecting that from you. And I was like, wow, this is actually really good and really cool. Cause maybe because I just wasn't expecting it. So I'm sorry. I'm weird. But like no, it was really neat. And I loved like I know this is like a silly detail, but I just loved the way like the video was edited. Like just I know that it's normal, like it's a lot of acapella
Yes.
videos, like they have the little like boxes or you know squares that
Yes.
light up and have the person show up like when they are singing, but I haven't really seen that too much in the VTubing community. So when I saw you do it, I was like, oh, nostalgia, like it just reminded me like of watching
Right?
those videos like growing up. Yeah, so I wanted to ask about like that, like what inspired that, and like why you particularly took like the you know that acapella direction with it.
Yep. So like I think that happened in like the early stage after my debut. So like
Hmm.
I like to call it an experimental stage, but I feel like we are always experimenting with things.
Yeah.
I like pentatonics a lot.
Me too.
So it's pretty obvious on where I get like the ideas from for this one.
Mm-mm.
And obviously after doing it, and I was like, oh, I think I found the obstacles. It's mostly the audio quality thing because of
Mm.
when it comes to acapella, white noise is something else.
Mm-hmm.
So not sure if that's going to come back, but we'll see because like um piano arrangement also is also one thing, but at the same time Copyright. I'm so tired of copyright.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I feel that. I totally understand. That's fair. Yeah. And it is
Yeah.
really hard to do an a cappella version of songs too. Yeah, I feel like because I've tried to do it
Uh-huh.
myself. No, go ahead, tell me.
Okay, for that aspect, I actually don't find it the hardest because I'm the type of person who likes to sing the harmony of a song when I listen to the music instead of the main melody.
Yeah.
So I like to play around with it.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
So that's not the most like dreadful thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the try to mix it without like having the white noise being rent free in the head. So I think that's one of the
Right.
bigger issues. Yeah.
That's fair. I know, because like when you listen to like pentatonics, they also have the luxury of having like different types of voices, whether it be more
Yeah.
like masculine or feminine or deeper whatever tone. Like I think they have that luxury with that. But when you're doing it yourself, like I don't know, I would also like I
You
would
feel like
just
it's not full enough, right?
yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah. And then you're just like listening to your voice and you're just like, ugh. I don't know, like
Exactly.
I know you've experienced, you've done a lot of mixing and mastering yourself, which we'll talk about in a
Mhm.
second, but I don't know, sometimes when I'm like mixing and mastering like my own vocals, I'm just like, ah, I'm like I could do better, but then I don't want to re-record or like whatever because I have to set up for that and I'm just like, blah.
Mhm.
So I totally get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful, beautiful cover, and I
Thank
totally
you.
get maybe not doing it again, but at the very least you got to take away some like skills, and improve upon like maybe your harmonies or gaining more confidence in your voice. I think having confidence in your voice is like half the battle. At least that's it. That's how it is for me, at least. Like having confidence in myself. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I talk like this on stream all the time, and I'm surprised that people don't get scared or when you. Oh.
What? It matches your character,
So
though.
you're doing great. So you're doing great.
Okay. Amazing. I also wanted to ask about the Oshi Uplink Undercover Encore that you were a part of, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I didn't get a chance to like actually see it too much, but like it was themed after like some kind of like detective thing, right? Like you're trying to do songs or right? Was it like it was like you're trying to choose detective-y songs, or was that? Am I mistaken of what I am understanding of the event?
I think yes, because this is an event organized by Vivaria.
Right.
So Tini was the one who invited, and basically like songs were assigned to everyone,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, you're correct. It's all more on like the detective chasing down the criminals thing, and the graphic design was great. And before we all like really like finish everything, and they're like, okay, everyone, write up a crime that you wanted to be named as, and then I'm like, and then I ended up writing destroying everyone's ears.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. So that was a fun one, and I'm glad that that gets to be played in Canada, which is like another country because I'm based in Malaysia, and it is really really difficult to like find opportunities overseas.
Yeah.
So I appreciate every time when there's like some sort of opportunities that's not in Malaysia or like anywhere else, because like devs are all over the world.
That's true.
Yeah.
Worldwide,
Give
right
me
here.
more opportunities, please. Whoever's hearing this.
Give us more. Give Paula more opportunities. I agree.
Yeah.
More. I agree. I feel that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will. You're also a really great performer as well. I mean, at least in my opinion, I think you're a great performer. I think you're really engaging, like when you're performing, when you're moving as well. Because I know that it's like a skill that you like. I mean, at least for me, it's a skill that I've had to like learn and build up. Is like being able to puppet while also like singing. It's different because like I move my mouth normally when I'm singing one way, but then when I'm like trying to puppet, I have to move my mouth slightly differently. And then when you're, messing with your instrument, which is the mouth and, the vocal cords, it changes the way that it comes out, and so like having to like learn that has been really difficult for me. But I think when I see you perform, like it's very natural when the way that you move, the way that you perform with your model, basically. So props to you for that. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you. So yes, and I did touch on it earlier, but you did participate in the Dear Diary concert that I had done. You'd performed Love Song, and that was beautiful. It was wonderful to hear you do that. And I remember when we were, preparing for that, you were saying you had done a take, and you're like, you know what, like. I talked to my vocal coach and like they recommended me some things I want to try again. And I was like, okay, yes, go off. Of course. Yeah. I respect that, Paula. And I love that. I have actually not had that ever happen to me where like for someone particularly who was doing like something that was pre-recorded was like, I want to record again. So I actually like you had gained respect from me even more. Like you already had my respect.
That was surprising because like when I look when I was like writing that message, I was like, shit, she's going to hate me because I'm bloody. That was in my head. Because I'm correct. Because I'm like creating this inconvenience.
No, it was not inconvenient at all. Like I respect it because like for me, like my biggest thing with the concerts, especially with like, soloists or feature performance, I was like, I want you to be happy with your performance, and so like anything I can do to help with that, and like I will do, because like this is your time to shine is the way that I view it. And so it's like I was happy that you were open enough to tell me like, hey, I want to record again, or I want to do something else. I was like, okay, that's totally fine. Like I want to make you happy, and so I'm following you here. So I was glad that you did it. And again, the reason why my respect for you skyrocketed was because you were willing to be like, you know what, like I can do better, and like admit that you can do better, and like and do it. Because like I know a lot of people who in the VTubing community, like I've met some people who like they are like, I am perfect and I cannot ever improve because I am perfect. And I'm like, okay, that's great for you, but like, I think when you tell yourself that you're perfect, then you're also kind of like limiting yourself from growth, you know what I mean? And so I think I've known you for some time, and I've definitely seen like how much you've improved and grown as a creator, as a performer, and it's been really amazing to see, of course. And I respect it a lot, and I'm happy to see like how much you chase that improvement, like as Pawa and Dreamcatcher as a whole, Hana as well, like how much you're both chasing that improvement and growth and stuff. And it's not an easy journey for sure. It's sometimes it can feel like it's not too rewarding, but I think your community, the Zaps, and even me, your fellow like content creators, can see like how hard you work. So yeah.
Definitely. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. But I wanted to ask, like, when you were deciding to do like Love Song, I know that for the Dear Diary concert, we kind of had to. My theme for the concert was a little bit more like sentimental, like you're writing in your diary, you're journaling or something, you're having reflections about maybe your day or your life or something like that. But I want to ask you like why you chose like Love Song specifically for your Dear Diary solo.
When you like when the theme was Dear Diary, I saw that and I was like, that sounds like a girl who's like in love and like but don't know how to like kind of voice it out, just like so she chooses to write it in the diary. That's the vibes I get actually. Instead of the like super like reflective thing, like that's not what I was thinking.
That's fair.
And then I feel like for that kind of like feelings, a cottage core song works very well in that, which is why I chose this like Love Song, because of the cottage core vibes.
Yeah, that's true. I know, I got that too. I was like, that's so funny you say that, because I was like, oh yeah, this is kind of feeling like cottage core, and like now that you said it, I was like, I was right, I felt that way, and it's true. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, it is so cozy. It is beautiful. It was a wonderful like song selection. I'm really glad that you did it. So thank you for sharing that with us. And I also know that you had participated in Isekai Las Vegas, and in tandem with that, you know, a lot of the Zaps got to meet IRL. Like I remember when we talked, you know, the first Isekai, we had definitely talked about like how, you know, your community was gonna go and like have a meetup, and like when we had our collab back on my 2.0 model, something that you said that like really stuck with me was just like how, you know, you were happy and thankful that like there was a place for your Zaps to be able to do an IRL meetup, because you guys had been wanting to do that for a while, but like not always had the mechanism to be able to do that. And then like the concert was able to create that for you guys, and I was like, oh my gosh, like my heart is so warm. I was just so happy to hear that it could be like a nice space for everybody to get together and stuff like that. But I did want to ask, like, you know, how was that experience when, you know, as like the Zaps got to meet IRL and stuff like that, and you know, how was that for you as well?
Okay, so for like the first year, I
Mm.
think like they were like bringing merch to the meetup. and then I feel like this is when they get creative on
Mm-mm.
like the items that they created. And for the second isekai, we actually kind of like organized like a meetup
Mm-mm.
where like they use their phone or like, you know, laptops, and then like we had like dinner, and then they show me around Las Vegas.
Oh.
It's a crazy place.
Wait, what makes you say that? The like lights and the people, or?
They brought me to like the whole hall strip where you can see the hot girl attack.
Oh. Okay. They didn't take you to Thunder from Down Under?
I'm not sure. They bring me to the big ball sphere.
Tell them to take
And
you to
then
Thunder from Down Under next time. It's where like there's very hot, muscular men dancing on the stage with their pants off sometimes. Tell them, yeah, next time. Next time. Next time. Yeah, that is a thing. No, we've joked about going there with my community. I'm just kidding, by the way. But we've joked about going, me and my community, to Thunder from Down Under. But yeah, it's just like adult men, you know, dancing. They're not like full on like naked per se. Like you don't see anything. You might see some like some booty, you know, just some butt. Some cake, yeah. But that's it. But they just like honestly have a good time. Like, and a lot of like it definitely is obviously geared towards, you know, a female audience. So a lot of the women in there, like they go wild. They like scream and stuff like that. When I went, this was a while ago, but when I went, there was like this old lady with her glasses. She had little glasses on, this old lady. And one of the men come up to the old lady, and the old lady's like, oh my gosh, like, oh wow, look at this, it's a muscular man. And he like takes her glasses, slides like the frames of her glasses like down his like, you know, bare like torso, his like, you know, his abs and stuff like that. Well, he wasn't sweaty, but like, yes, I don't know. But yeah, he like pulls it down like his abs, and then he like puts it in his pants, like in like his what do you call this? Like the around the waist, you know, and then he was like, oh, get it with your mouth. And so the grandma like got her glasses back with her mouth. It was amazing.
I hope the grandma doesn't get a heart attack.
Yeah, no, she did great though. It's great. So anyways, we're gonna go there. So if you guys want to come with anytime, Pawa, come on with me.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh, write that down. Yeah, there you go, Mark. Anyways, that's so cute though. I'm so glad they got to like bring you around, and like y'all got to like bond over that and stuff. That's so cute. I love that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank you for
He got
sharing.
hit by the abs muscle.
Yeah, no. Exactly.
Definitely for good life.
Amazing. All right. Okay. So I did also want to, I was interested in this, like, after kind of looking into you a little bit more, but I know that you did kind of like this, um, there was at least an 8 hour made cafe stream
Ah,
where you like collabed with your four friends. I think it was Plushie, Pixie, Izumi Teeny, Rico Kumai, um, Aurelia, Cassiopeia. I'm sorry if I missaid their names, by the way. But I wanted to ask, like, how was the experience? Like, how was this experience? Like, I wanted to know a little bit more about like this maid scale power up cafe experience that you had.
started with okay, I sound so old.
Back in my
Started
day.
with back in my day. In this Donathon, one of the rewards was a 8 hour stream. So I told this to my prof, so I'm gonna say this like 8 hour stream. And then she was like, "What are you gonna do?" And I'm like, some games and chatting." No! And I'm like, "Oh shit, okay." and then it's like, "Do something interesting." And I'm like, "Oh." And then here comes the makeup face.
That's
Ma,
amazing.
no, Ma, I'm not saying that.
Wait, what is this about the piss incident?
Oh, that happened. So, okay, so it's an 8 hour stream, right? So,
Yeah.
8 hour stream with 4 guests. So, 8 divided by 4 equals 2. Everyone gets 2 hours of the main experience. And let's just say it all went haywire when Rico was with me.
Oh god, it's Rico's fault. My goodness. And I think I saw that clip. Like, did you post it on Twitter? I don't know if that was the one that I saw or not, but I saw it.
I think that was from Mar. Is it from Mar or from me? Stop. I think.
I think I don't remember now. My
No,
memory.
I clicked the one that's the stepping one. That's like a different one, but it's from Rico as well.
Oh my gosh.
She was creating all of this. Yeah, see? Yeah, step was from me. You edited the piss one.
Oh my gosh. The real question
when it
is.
comes,
Oh,
your
sorry.
question is?
No, I was gonna say, when you piss, do you piss in the sink for maximum efficiency so you can wash your hands at the same time?
I'm not going to the. Oh, that's so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool.
Listen, I'm just asking the real questions here, okay? Journalism. I'm sorry.
She was trying to give the funds for the chat room who joined the Make Cafe, and then she was saying, I think she was trying to say kiss, but I heard the word piss.
I see.
And I was like, Rico. I was like, oh, Rico, do I?
That's amazing. That's so fun, though. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad that you guys got to do that and have.
See, like even when he was editing the clip, like if anyone goes back to the board and listen back, she say piss. Okay, that sounds of piss, not kiss. Okay, the p and the k, they are so different. But like,
oh my gosh, for beatboxing.
It's so cool. And then exactly, right? That's the most damnest thing ever. And like after the whole thing, she's like, "Wow, I don't know you just freaked out." I'm like, what are you talking about? You're the one who. Holy.
Oh my gosh.
You lick a what? You lick a what?
Oh my gosh, yeah, no, there's this, I was like, okay, similar situation, but not really. I was doing this, like, I was hosting a Mario Kart tournament, and since I was a host, the dumb thing that I was deciding to do with the event was that, I would, like, pop into, like, people's streams and be like, I'd say that, like, a stupid question. Like, one of the questions I had was, like, smash, or wait, no, it was, like, smash or kill or marry Alvin and the Chipmunks go. Like, that was like the dumb questions I was asking, right? And I can't remember what the question I asked was to this one person, but I was like, oh, like when was the time that like you had really bad like diarrhea or something, and they were like, and they were like, oh, I licked a bussy, and I was like, you licked a what? And they were like, a bus seat, and I was like, but I heard bussy, and then it was bus seat, and I was like, I don't know if both of them are bad.
Both of them are bad.
Both of them are equally bad. I don't know. So I had that happen then, and I had to ask. I was like, "What did you just say?" on the main right now. My gosh. Anyways,
Crazy.
it's amazing. Well, I'm glad you get to. I love the little like maid outfits. I know like the little maid outfit assets you guys had. Yeah,
that's like when everyone's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, because this is a makeup stream, okay? We gotta like wear like maid stuff." So in this case, like Plushie, Pixie, and Rally, Aurora, Cassiopeia, their branding is actually the maid. So their own default is already made. Like they don't have to think about that. But Tini and Rico, they are the ones who get to like, okay, so how am I going to dress? Like, what are they going to dress like? That includes me as well. So let's just say they did great choices.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's like a perfect excuse to get more VTuber assets.
That's true. That's true. There you go. There you go. You can get that taxes covered. You know what I mean? Exempted.
Yeah, and for like the 8-hour segment with like 4 guests, let's just say that with this method, right, the audience doesn't get too like exhausted or bored.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Because of the different dynamics and the personalities of the person who are on the screen.
That's true. That's fair. Yeah. No, it was really cute. It was really nice. I love the idea. And like the logo and everything for it was really cute too. I just had to say that. I just really liked it.
Thank you. And like I think it works. Everything works well because like 8 hours, right? If you think about it, 8 hours is your typical 9 to 5.
That's true. That's true.
So, I guess you can go for your 9 to 5 of this one.
There you go. There you go. I mean, it really was like a shift at the main cafe, you know?
Exactly.
So. If you were to like draw on, you know how like they do the omurice drawings with the ketchup?
Yeah.
What would your drawing be? Would it just be like your mascot, like your little tiger?
Or? A baho.
Okay, that's fair. Thank you for that. No hesitation. You had that answer so ready. It's so great.
Hell yeah.
Amazing. Thank you. Another thing I wanted to ask you about, kind of switching gears, but we were talking about this a little bit earlier, but you do a lot of like mixing and mastering for your cover songs, your projects. What are some of like the major things that you've learned in the last year with like mixing and mastering? Because I feel like for me, like I'm learning something new every year. I think this most recent year, now to be fair, I had commissioned other producers this time around for my most recent album. I commissioned like producers and had them basically do all of the production side, instrumentation, mixing and mastering that, doing the vocal mixing and mastering as well, which was like a first for me. I've not had that before. And so, but from that like process, I got to hear like how they kind of like mix and mastered things. And then when I got to like mixing and mastering some of my songs, I was like, oh, I could like take this away. Like I learned how to master my songs a little bit better thanks to like that experience. So I'm just curious, like, I know there's so much that you learn and do with mixing and mastering, but I'm curious if there was anything that like felt like a big milestone for yourself, like in the last year or so with mixing and mastering.
I feel like when it comes to my mastering, I didn't like do too much, but it's the mixing part. Especially the EQ. It's the EQ that I have. Let's just say that I have a document that kind of guides me on what to do.
Oh, that's smart. That's good. Yeah.
And it actually it reflects more on like the summertime cover because everyone has such different ranges and different like voice quality in terms of like maybe someone's more raspy, someone's more airy, someone's more bubbly. That EQ I was like just playing with every single one. I'm like, okay, here up, here down, here, okay, maybe a bit more or maybe a bit less in like at the side, at the lower frequencies and stuff like that. Big bass stress. Yeah, it's funky. I was like really like referring to like this one big chart. I can share it to you later because
Hmm.
it stemmed. I think that one stemmed out from the United community as well.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's how I was with mixing. But one biggest issue, I will call it an issue, is that you mix and your ears get super tired
Oh
and your
yeah.
ears don't know what it's doing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That is so real. Yeah, I get that.
That's when I feel like, oh, okay, I cannot do this for the rest of the day. Well,
Mm-hmm.
great. Yeah,
That's fair.
happens quite often, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
There's a limit, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not even having 4 years does not solve this problem.
No, I totally agree. I don't think it ever really goes away, and it's good though, like to take a break from the medium and then come back to it later. Like, you can get burnt. Your ears get burnt out too. You know what I mean? So I totally get that. Marit asked what headphones you use for mixing and mastering.
Sony Dynamic Stereo Headphones MDR7506, the professional, the one that's the old, like the oldest classic that this one, because this model came out like in the early in the 90s. It's still that good until this day. Just
Wow.
yeah. If
Uh,
you look at like big major producers in studios, yeah,
hmm.
it has to be that one.
Nice. I
Yeah.
don't have that one, so I'm gonna have to look into that. I have an Audio
Mm.
Technica one, which is also apparently a good brand, but I was like, I don't know, I'm just using it. It works for me, so if it ain't broke, don't fix
It
it.
ain't
Yeah.
broke, don't get gas. Yes.
Exactly. Nice.
Mhm.
Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for those who are looking into, doing their own mixing and mastering? I know it's a
Okay,
loaded
here's the thing.
question.
No. It's all right. It's just that like, cause my pathway is quite different. Let's just say due to circumstances, I use Logic Pro, which is very easy to get into, but it comes with a one-time fee of not cheap. So I kind of really like become the hey, I know exactly what to do for you to guide you into this because I don't use FL,
Yeah.
so I don't use Reaper either. Right, like because I was just too hooked with this interface. It's easy to use. It has Melodyne kind of Melodyne features built in. I don't even have to think about Melodyne.
Nice. Okay. That's
So
nice.
I've been like using this like ever since. One time fee is better than a subscription. Woo! Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's true.
Exactly. But it's not cheap. It's not cheap. Yeah, I have to like be real.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I relate. I use Ableton. So
Oh goodness, you're there. Okay.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, I think if I were to get into music now, I wouldn't use Ableton. The only reason why I am using Ableton now is because when I started like doing music production like in my college years, I had some kind of free version of Ableton and I started with that. And so then when I got into like actually like trying to take it more seriously, I just ended up continuing with Ableton. But but I definitely think like there are more user friendly like DAWs now, and I probably wouldn't recommend Ableton to someone who like has never seen a DAW before, like they've never worked with one. I would not recommend Ableton. So I'm in the same boat though, because like I can't really like give people advice because I don't use FL Studio or Reaper, like the major ones. I don't use that either. So I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
So that's fair. But yeah, what do you have any just like general advice? Like where to start maybe, like if people want to get into mixing and mastering, like were you just watching like YouTube videos or just like purely experimenting with your own voice, like anything like that?
Because like mixing mastering for yourself is kind of
Right.
different than like mixing mastering for other people.
That's true.
So it depends on like the direction you want to do. But
Right.
I think United community is a great start. Like just or like not even joining in the community, just like try and go. Okay, I want to sing the song. I want to like cover this, like say per se cover this. So it's like karaoke but glorified version, right?
Okay.
And once you get like the vocals on, you still can try Reaper and FL. It's just that you need to like find good videos that doesn't like annoy you, that guides you through.
Right.
Which I'm not the best person on this one.
That's fair.
So yeah, I think honestly it's an interface thing.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, I tried.
I feel
But
that sigh.
alas,
Yeah.
yay.
Well,
But don't
thank you.
give up, okay? Don't give up.
Mm-hmm. That's real. That's real. Keep
Mhm.
practicing, and yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like it is a balance between like watching tutorials, but then actually like putting it to practice and like
Yeah.
like experimenting with it as well. Because I see some people who like they only follow tutorials, but then when they mix, it ends up sounding like a little bit more, for lack of a better term, maybe like robotic or just like, just too like technical, I guess.
Yeah.
And like each
But
voice
it's
is
part of the
different.
learning experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. But yeah, I've also had a lot of people like, I don't know, have you ever gotten this question before? And the question is like, how do you know when like a cover song or original song, whatever, is finished? Have you ever gotten that question before?
No, I never got this question before.
What is your
But
answer?
for mixing, right?
Mhm.
I think when it comes to songs,
Mhm.
if you reach a stage where you think like, yeah, that's pretty good, just give it to someone else and let them just like, hey, can you listen to this and timestamp the things that you think that needs work? Honestly,
Mhm.
I love that. Like I love the just like toss the whole thing and then like there are timestamps.
Mhm.
Cause
I know.
yeah, it works out,
That's
right? Cause
good.
like the more pair of ears from different people, the better.
That's true. I agree with that. I agree.
99% snack commentary. What?
Oh, my tutorial, if I had to teach somebody how to like mix and master, it would just be me shoving snacks into my face while I talk about it. Yeah, I 100%. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I've gotten that question a few times, and part of I agree with you for sure. Like share it with other people. Listen to it in other mediums, like listen to it on your speakers, your car speakers, listen to your headphones, different headphones,
Oh, and make sure you listen it on a different day.
Oh yeah, that too, for sure.
If this thing seen by you as an issue gets rent free too much in your head, it's not gonna help.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so so I say that, obviously, right? And then I also say like sometimes you kind of just don't know, like you kind of just have to release it, is how I feel. Because for me it's like I sometimes like when I release stuff, like I don't feel like it's finished, but like it's
Mhm.
finished enough to be released. And the reason why like I'll not always know if it's finished is because like every day you kind of are learning more about mixing and mastering, and there's always new stuff that you could add. But if you stick on that one song for like way too long, then you are missing out on an opportunity to learn even more on another song. You know what I mean? And so I always say just like put it out so that way you can like have it out and like learn from like the feedback that you get from it, or listening to it later on, like what you think of it, and then implement those things that you learned into like the new song that you're working on. So that way you can basically continue to improve. But if you like sit on the project for too long, the level in which that you can grow kind of like becomes like stagnant. Like you're not able to
Mhm.
like grow as much. And so at least that's my philosophy. But but yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
No.
That's fair.
Thank you. Well, thank you for
Yeah.
sharing with us your thoughts and stuff like that on mixing and mastering, and advice as well. So yeah, thank you. I did
Yeah.
want to ask a little bit about like any of the current projects and whatnot that you're working on right now, whether it's like videos or lore updates, events. I know like I was complimenting you on your 3D model. It is so cute. It's perfect for you, and I love seeing you like engage with it. I wanted to ask kind of like if you like what are your future plans with 3D?
Oh, with 3D. It's still actually in the works, like despite having the model coming out. Because
Mm-hmm.
it's Vroid. So there are definitely some fixes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why like I know that like the 3D still needs to come out in terms of like it still needs to be shown on stream. Now that's why like I've been like trying to like pivot it towards like instead of full body, because full body is where like potential issues will arise. Because full body means that it's eating way more GPU.
Yeah, right.
So and like the program literally has an option of, hey, do you want everything to be shown, like all the textures? If you do, for the full body, it's gonna eat more. And I'm like, I don't like that. But then if I don't do that, the texture that they will take it off from me is my tail and my socks and my shoes. And I'm like, okay, no.
Oh my gosh, you're like out there naked.
Crazy.
Let the dogs
That's
out.
frustrating. No. I'll go crazy on that one. That's why I don't do that.
It's so funny. It's so random that it's specifically the socks and the shoes. like
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's so funny. Okay, well that's fair. I get that. Yeah. I think 3D, it is so cool and so fun, but it like I've hardly scratched the surface with 3D. I don't have a 3D model quite yet. I definitely don't have the equipment.
Yeah, I mean you're funding one.
That's true. I am. Yeah, I am. That's true. So we're almost there. I mean, I will be debuting it finally at Offkai, but like I don't have the equipment to like practice with it or do anything with it. So I'm kind of like, oh, and and I'm like definitely nervous for it. But the more that I've gotten into like the 3D realm of VTubing, the more that I've seen like how crazy it gets, like expensive crazy, but also like there's so much that I haven't even thought of, like as far as like you said, like the textures, for example, or how much it could affect your GPU. Like there's all these little technical things that like I just don't, I can't wrap my head around. Like when I was trying to get like a 3D background commissioned, they're like, do you want the Unity packages? And I was like, what is that? I was like, what are you?
Oh, that's the
what?
it's equivalent of do you want the
PSD
file?
Yeah. No, I understood eventually, but I was like, what does this mean? It was just all this like terminology being thrown at me, and I was like, oh. So there's like so much that goes into 3D, even though it is really, really cool. I feel like I wish there was a little bit of like a lower entry bar to like get into it, because it's just been a lot for me personally to take in. And it also means that it's going to be a lot more work to like actually do a full organization of a event for like 3D related things, you know what I mean? Because I see like all these 3D concerts and I'm like, oh my god, these are so amazing, and like I really want to do one eventually, maybe. But then like I find out about like how much work it takes to do it, and I'm just kind of like, wow. Okay, maybe not. you know? Yeah.
It's
So
quite a hurdle.
yeah, exactly, for sure. So but outside of 3D, do you have any future like covers or like singing rally plans that you have in mind?
There are things in mind.
Mhm.
However, like right now we are currently focusing on for the next month, because it's going to be our birthday and anniversary in August.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, amazing.
So yeah, so yes, that's basement. We are cooking. Basement's cooking. Everyone's cooking. Like just hold on your horses.
Okay, I'm holding my butt cheeks right now.
Ew!
I'm just saying, yeah.
I can't wait to see it. Oh my god.
I'm sure it's gonna be really fun, and by that I mean it's gonna be torture.
Crazy.
Yeah. Torture for Pawa, but really fun for everybody else. Oh my gosh.
Stop getting Hannah to play Link! Stop it!
Uh-oh, not the sweaty League of Legends.
Ew!
Oh no.
Shake my head.
SMH.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting. Well, I'm excited for your once again anniversary and birthdays. Oh my gosh. Your birthday? Yes, very exciting. Are you more, what kind of like dessert do you like to have for your birthday? Are you not like a dessert kind of person?
Oh, I do like dessert. Like, either if it's like either layer cake. I really like layer cake.
Nice.
Layer cake or like parfait. But I don't think I really get perfect that often, if any.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think a cake for a birthday would like do well.
Mm.
Durian cake.
Oh, wait, durian cake?
Heck yeah.
Oh, that's fair. I've had durian before, and I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like it a whole lot, but I did try it, and okay. I just letting you know, because like if you know, durian smells very
It's okay.
strongly.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I will only roast Malaysians who don't eat durian.
Ah, okay, that's fair. I tried it. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Is I did eat it. Okay. I gave it a go, and I was like, maybe not for me, but you know, I'll eat it if it's offered. I would probably try
Yeah.
to eat it at least, but yeah.
That's right. Yeah. I'm not going to the durian topic. If I go into it, it's going to be a whole new world.
Nah. Don't worry, we the people in the chat are loving it. So, well, thank you for that. I'm excited for your birthday. And by the layer cakes, you mean like the crepe layered cakes? Like
Yes.
Oh, those are good. Yeah, those ones are really good.
They're so creamy and soft, and they like
Mhm.
it doesn't make you feel like, oh, it's overwhelming. There's so many layers. No.
That's true. That's true.
Mm.
It packs it's quite packing of a punch
Yes.
there. Lots of stuff to enjoy there.
Yes.
I like the texture of
Exactly.
it. I also like
Yes.
I like
It
putting
feels light, but you can eat
right.
so like it's kind of amazing. Like you can eat so many layers at once.
That's true. That's true. We need to see like the most layered crepe cake, like how many layers it was.
Oh,
Record.
goodness. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a Guinness record about that one.
Right? That'd be cool though.
Ah.
Okay. Some other stuff that I wanted to talk about outside of the 500 crepe layers. Speaking of layers, getting a little bit deeper. I did want to ask about like what are some challenges that you've encountered on your journey to like becoming a V idol?
Becoming a V idol.
Mhm.
Honestly, it's the like responses received volume wise. I think that's the biggest hurdle, because like it kind of reflects on how you're performing, right?
Yeah.
And there are downs, and that's when I'm like, oh shit. Oh, what went wrong? All that kind of like thoughts goes into a head, but ultimately, it's the finding the solutions
Yeah.
is what needs to be done, and management's there, losing their sanity for that. But it's like, to be frank, okay, if you're working with VTubers, your sanity's gonna be gone.
That's true.
It's kind of charcoal. I know management's listening to this, so hold it. Yeah. Oh my god, hell yeah! At least eat something first. Eat your breakfast first. Walao eh.
That's real. That's okay. And
So,
and
yeah.
by saying like, the responses that you receive and stuff like that, do you feel like, I don't know, like what are some ways that you continue to try to get out of that like brainworms like headspace? Because I get in that a lot too, with anything that I do, or just like as a human being, like, it's just like it's a weird thing, right? I think content creation is a strange thing sometimes, because it's like
Yeah.
we're like, as human beings, I don't think, we started off in like villages, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think we were built to like be perceived by hundreds, if not thousands, if not, tens of thousands of people. And it's like such a daunting thing. And then with content creation, I do feel like, whether we like to admit it or not, it does suck that, to a certain extent in this industry, the content creation or entertainment industry, like numbers matter, and it can be really like disheartening, right? Because like I know so many people work so hard, and even like some other talents and like corpos have talked about like how sometimes it is like luck, sometimes it is like, actually like finding a team that is backing you, and like how you have Project Dreamcatcher, like having a team that backs you and like working through that with you, because it is such a complex like thing, like entity, that and that idea of like, trying to get more people to perceive you even is just like it's a strange thing. Because I've also heard people be like, VTubing is weird, or like content creation is weird because you have to like, in a sense, like market yourself, and like that can feel like a really inhumane thing to do sometimes, because you're just like, well, I don't know. Sometimes I don't even like myself.
It depends on what kind of perspective you want to see yourself as.
Right.
So how do I tackle this?
I feel that.
Okay.
Take your time. Yeah.
The first thing is when it comes to like things like this, one of the major things that makes it work out is that management knows me very well. I know management very well. Like we know each other so well to the point that they know that I'm hella stubborn, okay? Like super stubborn, okay? And all of that. So sometimes, oh gosh, here comes the fit thing. Sometimes a kick is really needed, okay? All right? It's the same as for my inspirations. This one I did share with Basement. I was like, oh yeah, like, one day I just suddenly go to the booth and I ended up buying this background because I feel like it. It's just a kick. It's like an inspiration that just kicked in my head. And I cannot really force that all the time. But at the same time, Basement is there to give suggestions, which I'm so sorry. I'm stubborn. I think that dynamic's not gonna stop anytime. It's gonna be a tough time. You know that. I know that. But we eventually will go through that. Skull emojis. It's a combination of trying to really get yourself up. Yeah, 你知道啦. Okay. It's a combination of, what was I saying? Yes. Right. Get through that. Get inspired. By a lot of things at the same time. Trying to see how actually things work. And let's say if you do a stream and you finish the stream, it's very important to like kind of ask yourself, how was the stream? Like, do you like it? Like, was it enjoyable?
Right.
In terms of like engagement and how the whole thing looked like, is it something that people are into?
Right.
Because if people are not into it, like, then it's time to do something else or think of something else, or like, trying to see what people are looking for. So those are a lot of reflections to reflections to think
I got
about.
you.
And it's I wouldn't use the word taxing. It's a repeating thing to do as content creators. Like, you have to keep doing that. You have to constantly do that.
Yeah.
So it's not easy, but I think it's eventually an exchange with like the other side, right? Say if you do something and then like it went out really well, everyone's happy, and that's the satisfaction that you get. But that satisfaction doesn't last long. That's the worst part. It doesn't last long because you're gonna do more. Curses.
No,
It's a never-ending loop.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel the same way. It just cycle, after cycle, and it definitely sucks. But I did want to ask on the other side of that, what are some of like you feel like is your biggest accomplishments as you have been journeying to become a V idol?
Biggest accomplishments, huh? Honestly, I don't really think too much about it, because like if I think, okay, my mindset might be weird, but like I think if I try to like really get caught on like, oh, I done this, sugoi desu ne, I think that makes me to be full of myself.
What? No, no, I don't think it's full of yourself. I think you have to like give yourself a pat in the back that like, hey, I did something, and like to like, be happy about that. I think that helps you like stay motivated. I mean, it helps me stay motivated, and I think it's not a bad thing to. Also, I think it's not a bad thing to be selfish sometimes, like in content creation. Like, I obviously to a certain extent, right? Don't be rude to other people. Don't be negative, right? But it's like, content creation. Yes, you got to work with the team. You got to be, open to working with others. But at the same time, like, you do got to think about yourself and what makes you happy and what you want to follow and your passions and your dreams. And I feel like, I think it's totally fair for you to look back at what you have done and see things as an accomplishment. I mean, I definitely see the VTuber singing rallies as accomplishments for you. I see doing an 8-hour stream. That could be an accomplishment too, because that's a hard thing to do. Even yes, it is a 9 to 5, sure, but it's like, do being on stream is a lot of work sometimes. Just like having to uh be a character or to do a particular activity, engage, like be on top and interactive the entire 8 hours is like, that's a tiring thing to do, like, at least for me. And so I do feel like, yeah, I think you have a lot of accomplishments, and I hope that you do get to celebrate those. And I think it would make you like maybe seem like a self-centered person if like that's all you freaking talked about, or like you let that like dictate the way that you talk to other people, like that sense of entitlement, I guess. But I have quite literally never got that sense of entitlement from you, Pawa. So I don't see you as like a self-centered person by any means.
Well, maybe it's because that's how I was thinking about like this accomplishment thing, because I don't
Mm.
really like see slash look back, because I don't know, okay, the way that you explain it, like I really never think of that.
That's fair. That's okay. That's
Yeah,
okay.
that's why I was like, I feel like there's so much more, like maybe it stemmed from like the whole V idol thing, right? And then like, let's say when it comes to V idols or idols in general,
Mm.
I'm a huge fan of Love Life and Aikatsu, and then the first thing that comes into my like the mind is like, oh, they have their own songs. I don't have that. So maybe it's just purely that I haven't accomplished it.
What?
Maybe that's why I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you mean. Like what you see other people accomplish, you haven't quite, or groups or Love Live, like what they've accomplished, you haven't accomplished that quite yet, so you haven't like registered if you've accomplished
Hmm,
something or not. Is that what kind of like you're saying? I
probably.
Yeah, no, I understand that. But I think like you have taken certain steps to get to that point though. Like if you do want to, if you have the goal of having like an original song, like you've done cover songs. I mean, heck, you even did the acapella song. Like that takes a lot of, courage and confidence and growth as a vocalist to do an acapella song, I think. You know what I mean? At least in my opinion.
Mm-mm.
And you're working with like a vocal coach and you're growing and improving. And I think like that is also that way you can work, those little accomplishments and milestones, whether it's a VTuber singing rally or maybe another concert or performance that you did, or like Dear Diary doing the solo there, like those are all accomplishments or like little milestones. So that way you can reach that, like, I guess, bigger overhead accomplishment of like wanting to do an original song, if that's the way that like your mind kind of works. Like that's how I would say like that I see it, at least.
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe.
but I think that you've done so much, I like genuinely. And
Thank you.
I think like, I mean, I'll talk about it in a second, but the lore videos in and of themselves are a huge accomplishment, like hearing you voice act and stuff like that. And I know that it is for your character, but like I'm not a voice actor, so I've never heard you like voice act purposefully in that way before. So when I was listening to the lore videos, I was like, oh my god, like Paul was actually really good at this. Like it was really great. Yeah, seriously. I was genuinely like blown away. And so like I don't know, I think that when I look at Pawa, I just want you to know that like I think you're the Zaps and myself, I can just speak for myself, like, I see so much that you've done, and I definitely look up to you in a lot of ways, with just the way that you conduct yourself and the way that you engage with your community, and also the things that you put out. Like
Thank you.
yeah, I love that you've done 3. Like that's a accomplishment, Pawa. You've done 3 VTuber singing rallies. That's huge. Like a lot of people, maybe they do it once and they never do it again, but you've done 3. Like that's huge.
Oh, I mean that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And like yeah, and speaking about like the voice acting, it's really funny, and how there's a lot of people ask me, hey, are you interested in voice acting? Like not in the sense of, hey, I want to get you into this project. No, no, no. It's just like it could be I was streaming,
Mm-mm.
and they'll be like, oh, like perhaps I'm interested in voice acting, and I'm like, funnily no, because voice acting, when people say voice acting, right, I will think of like the whole, like, you are assigned to a role, and like
Mm-hmm.
in this project, and part of it, of like in this industry, in the voice acting industry, for people to reach there is to like have a voice reel, which I don't want to do that because voice reel is such a weird thing. What do you mean that you have to do that, and then after you do that, all you do is gamble for people
Mm,
like, hey, you want this thing? Do you want this voice? Here's a reel, and
mm-hmm,
it doesn't guarantee a person getting in that. I don't know, and then my mindset's really that weird. That's
mm-hmm.
why I'm not like really into it.
Yeah.
And when it comes to like the lore videos, essentially, the whole story was laid out, and then oh, this is another thing. I think it was Monster Ducky, a VTuber friend.
Mm.
The whole question was like how, like, how to sing better, and I told her you just have to be tuny enough. If you're tuning enough, you can do the singing, you can do the voice acting. You just have to get into that space, that realm, right?
Mm-hmm.
To make it happen. That's what I think.
That's fair. That's fair. I respect that.
Hmm,
Well,
yeah.
thank you for sharing, and like I hope that maybe you can consider that you have accomplished a lot. At the very least, you've accomplished a intimate and fun and welcoming community, which is the Zaps community,
Mm,
right?
mm,
So
mm,
I think that's definitely something that you should be proud of. And
mm.
like yeah. So, anyways, I did want to ask, like, kind of talking about like
Uh-huh.
dream goals,
Yeah.
do you have like, what are your dream goals or events or projects? Like we mentioned original song, is that something that you is like kind of a dream goal
Yes.
of yours? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Nice.
Yes. So I can cause I can't wait. Like if I ever have an original song, I'm just going to blast it almost every stream. What do
That's
you
fair.
mean that I finally get a music where like the copyright goes back to ourselves?
That's true. That's true. That's
I'm so
real.
tired of seeing YouTube studios like partially block, copyright infringement.
Mm.
I'm so tired of it.
No, I agree. I agree. Yeah. I think that's one of the main reasons why I started doing like my own original songs, because I also was so tired of dealing with YouTube DMCA. Like, oh my gosh. So I think you know this, but like I streamed on Twitch first, and then I streamed on YouTube, and then I streamed on both YouTube and Twitch when they allowed like the multi-streaming. And so I definitely had like a era where I was streaming only on YouTube and like having to deal with like, and then now even still dealing with all of the DMCs and stuff. Like I really did, like, yeah, I can't believe like YouTube, small indie company. No, dude, like it's so annoying because like even like I get notices, like, how like there's a tab on YouTube Studio that's like it tells you if other people are using your content. So
Oh god.
in mine, like there are like one or two that like that are true, that it's like my content, but all the other ones are like, I did this video reacting to like this like short horror film, and it's not my film, it's not my video, but for whatever reason YouTube think that it's mine, and so then it sends me all the copyright stuff, and I'm like, this is not fair to the actual creator because I'm not the one that created this. And it's not fair to them, and it's not fair to me because like I have no right or say over any of this, and so it's really freaking weird. And I don't get, it's just annoying. Like I feel bad for all the creators that have been affected, including myself, with like YouTube's freaking copyright system. It's just so dumb.
Yeah.
So
Well, it is what it is, though.
that's true. That's true. Well, I'm excited for you to have an original song. Do you have like any ideas on like what kind of genre you want it to be, or like the vibe or anything like that?
It's going. I feel it's going to be like the pop, cheerful kind of energetic
Mm-hmm.
vibes. As I hope chat room is reserving it with how I'm here.
There you go. Yeah. Well, I'm excited for that. I think that'd be really, really amazing. And it will be. But do you have any other things that you would like
Please
to?
get me into conventions. Please get me into conventions. Please get me into conventions. I want to be in
Oh my
conventions.
gosh, that's so
I'm so
real.
tired. Oh, I feel really bad now because for this year there's like, yeah, let's just say that the opportunities were, I don't know, for some reason it just was not as many as last year, and I'm like, oh, okay,
Hmm.
okay, if that's what's going on, then like pivot the focus to themes.
I gotcha. I
Fine.
gotcha.
So yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I do feel like the convention space, I as a VTuber, I've been in it for like the last like 3 years, and it has changed a lot. Like as far as like conventions, with VTubers, like the VTuber X convention stuff is like it's changed so much since like I started doing conventions as a VTuber, and I do feel like this year they are there's a lot of pivoting. Like they are changing the way that people at conventions are having VTubers, or how VTubers are appearing at conventions. Like it is a lot different now, or it's like continuing to change. So just know it's not you. Like it's not you. There is like something going on in the space that I feel like is just adjusting. And I think once it settles down, then like I'm sure there will be more like opportunities down the line. Just wanted to say that because
let's hope for the best.
yeah, definitely, absolutely. So you got this. And also they're just missing. It's their own thing. Like they're missing out on your greatness, and that's their problem. Okay. So yeah, no. Well, I hope that you get to do something fun at like Offkai or something, because I remember like last year you were very kind enough to like I think you had invited me to do like some other meet and greet at like a artist booth table, which is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. So I hope that you get to do something at Offkai as well this year.
Yeah, about that.
Oh no. Oh no. No.
That's not.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry to hear that, but I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. I'm still glad that we got to do it last year, so that's what matters. And there's always another year, so just know that too. And I'm sure next year will be even better. So yes. Okay, well, I did want to get into another performance that you have for us called, and it's the song "Doll's Destiny." And
yes,
yeah.
I'm just going to like say that about that song. It's from a game. It's from a gacha game that I used to be playing. I never spent any money in it because it never get translated into English. It's just a game that I used to play, and let's just say that song worked out. And in the performance itself, okay?
Yes, real.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Well, without further ado, I'll get into it so that way you guys can experience it for yourself. Here we go. Doll's Destiny.
世界が変わる願いのかけらが鍵をつかむ始まりすぎる魔法みたいに高鳴る気持ちを信じてみてステージに立つ君と共に歌おうつまどんな時も大丈夫強くなれるから輝くレモンや始まる夢走り出して掴もう未来も今も待ってないきらめくスターが照らす明日を笑顔ハッピーに包み込んで運命のドアを私が開ければ世界が変わる嘆く声が胸を刺す終わり告げるお高さの日絡まる糸ほころむ未来命枯れ果てても共に歌おう暗い歪む空を切り裂いて貫 くメモリア告げる光覚めることない夢と守りたい人のために飲み干す痛みが闇をうがつ揺らぎかけな衝動を運命に掲げ私が叫べば世界は変わる
A little bit of an applause. Wow, amazing. So great. The style switch is crazy. I agree. Marvelous performance. Yes, so well done. Oh my gosh. So I know we talked about this a little bit prior, but like, yeah, that switch up, see, like getting to hear your range as well was so cool. I've never heard you that way. It was amazing. And like I think you had mentioned that this does tie in a lot with like the Pawahana lore as well. You know,
Yeah.
we're in that lore, we're kind of uncovering what happened between these two sisters with a very intense ending. I'm just curious, like tell me, give me it all right now, like how it all connects and everything.
Wow. So I used to not be orange.
Right, that's right.
Right, and on that night Hannah went missing, but at the same time I think what happened was we just got why did I say zap? Zapped? Yeah, we just oh my gosh, what? Okay. It's not that Malay word. I kept thinking of the word in a different language. Oh, that's going to be I get possessed. There we go. I get
Yeah,
possessed by like
possessed.
the tiger. Yeah, it's like a tiger spirit thing.
Right.
So, but at the same time, like Hannah went missing, right? So
Mhm.
eventually we found out Hannah was like actually kind of trapped in the same way, but she was in me the whole time.
Right.
And that's along with the tiger spirit. So what happens is like we found her back, but like she took 50% of the spirit away. That's why that tiger spirit can't come out anymore. But I
Mhm.
have the 50%. So let's just imagine this. Like I literally had to like draw like a chart to explain to like the chat room before. Just imagine I used to be purple and I did not sound like this.
Mhm.
So that's 100%.
Right.
So after finding Hannah, 50% of that went away.
I see.
So instead of having my hair color back, part of the voice comes back, I guess.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
see. Okay. I love that though.
Thank
Burble.
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
No, I loved watching the
So,
lore videos. Like I don't know. I love deep lore, so like seeing your guys' lore was like so
aw.
neat. And actually learning about like how the whole like tiger possession happens and stuff. Like it's such a unique
Mm.
thing like to have that orange retro TV. I was like, huh, this is like a interesting mechanism to like tell the story or to like have this event happen. And yeah, no, it was great. It was amazing. So
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So yeah, now that the 50% is off, the chat room is kind of funny. Now they're like, I will never forgive the tiger spirit.
That's so real. I respect that. I respect that though.
And another like funny thing is like so before the stream started
Mhm.
I told Corey about like the microphone issue that I had, the whole story, which
Mm-mm.
Zaps know as well. And after solving that, like I got like I think I became more confident because what happened in the past is like I click back the watt and I'm like, what the sigma is this audio quality for me singing? Am I that bad? Right? I've been thinking about that for the longest time, and then like now that was fixed. And I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, see, that makes way worse sense. I'm not that bad. So like I got very into singing even more for like let's like for this week.
Mhm.
And I share more and more about like what I actually love to listen to apart from like the idol songs.
Mhm.
Um it's actually Celine Dion songs.
Oh.
Because I have been listening to this album for like more than a decade, and then they call
Mhm.
it the Tiger Spirit Exorcist album.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, ah!
Goated
That
album.
It's such a good album. It's such a good album. Okay, I can almost sing every single song in that album. It's so good. So let's just say like for this week, the karaoke's have been like kind of crazy, and I'm like now I'm in a state of like I really hope that this right with this audio quality things fix, this
Mhm.
really like gets people to like enjoy my streams, and more people like hopefully more and more people will be watching my streams. That this is like what I'm trying, like I'm in like this hopeful time line
Yeah.
right now. I
Yeah.
don't know what the future holds, and I'm a little bit scared, okay, right? Like because like what if like things doesn't change, and then I have to like, oh, right, then I like let's say, okay, right now we are just like schizoing chat, okay, and Kōri, we are just like schizoing.
Mhm.
There's two potential outcomes.
Okay.
Either people really enjoy my singing, and then there's more people watching, and that is a good thing, or it's pretty much the same amount of people who's watching. There's no new people coming in and like liking my singing. These two will have really different outcomes of like my future, I feel like, and that I'm scared.
Well, wait. Listen. Let me give you a little bit of a positive spin on the second one. So if it remains like the same people watching you, the good news is that you can make like better content out of your streams now that you have a better mic quality. You can make more clips and things like that. So that way you can post about it and share it more. So that way people like, oh yeah, this is really good, and then they'll want to come to your streams. So like, you'll still be able to make content with the better, mic quality, and that'll still bring people to your stream, as long as you're like, maybe post some content with it, like on your short forms, like the TikTok and Instagram and like, Twitter and like all the social media platforms, YouTube Shorts. So I mean, it's a win-win. Having a better mic quality is definitely a win. So that way you can now just clip stuff and you can just post it and be like, "Woo, there we go." Less effort,
Yeah.
but like still
Yeah.
you get something out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Mars is 67 concurrent. That was with 2 raids. I don't think that counts.
The magical number 6767. Well, I'm
So
excited for you,
yeah.
and I'm glad that you're able to figure out the mic stuff. That's so great, and I'm glad that you're feeling positive as well. I know it can feel like the revolving door of like negative thoughts and brainworms as a VTuber. So I'm glad that you're in a
Yeah.
positive space right now. It's important,
Yeah, and I'm glad that like this interview is a space to like let others know, like let the chat room know like what is actually in your VTuber's head space.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's important. It's important. Listen, like
Yeah.
we can sometimes forget that like the VTuber, the anime person on the screen is also a person like behind the screen. So I always try to treat people like people, and I always love seeing, the communities also get a chance to see like, hey, there is like person here. There is human being here. You know what I mean? And we also get burnt out, unfortunately, sometimes. So so it happens. But yes, I'm so glad to have had you today. I'm so glad to like get to know you again a little bit more, and get back in touch with each other, connect with you again. And so thank you again so much for your time today, Paula, on the
Yay!
Bin Buddy show.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. And I
Thank
did
you for
want to.
having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh, the honor is mine. Are you kidding? We have been like kind of sharing your links as the pin comment on here on Twitch, and then it's been populating in the chat as well. But I wanted to ask, where can we find you? You could just say it VO for people listening and not looking at the chat. Where we can find you, your links, your social media platforms, maybe your upcoming schedule as well. Anything that you're excited about.
So, I'm Pawa, part of Project Dreamcatcher from Power Hana channel. This is a twins channel, so you get 2 VTubers instead of 1. And there's a huge variety of content where you can find on both YouTube and Twitch. And I am a heavy addicted Twitter doom scroller user, so I tend to post and reply that. I like replying people. I actually like that. And Hannah has her Instagram on open, for everyone who's more into like the Instagram girly era to search out our content and our daily lives.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So those are the links, and well, we do our schedules on Sunday, so it's not out yet. But tomorrow, I will be in a singing relay hosted by Asha.
Yes.
You are going to be there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in it. I'm in it too.
Yeah, we are in it.
Yeah.
So, I think I think I'm more in like the early ones, early time slots. So
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
Nice.
Let me check. Are we like close to each other?
I don't remember. I know, now I'm thinking about it too. I'm like, wait a second. Because I knew you were in it, but I was like, I can't remember where you were at, like in the so I was like, oh yeah, it's happening.
Oh no, you're the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the first one. I'm like slightly later.
I see you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna be the opener again.
Oh gosh, now I'm nervous. Now I'm nervous. Oh my gosh, yeah.
You can do it.
It'll be a fun time. Yeah, it's for her 3D reveal, right? That's so crazy. Oh my God. That's so exciting.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, well, I'm so hyped. Well, thank you for sharing with us all that amazing stuff, and make sure to check Pawa out. Okay, Pawa Hana. Okay, of course. So obviously we've been dumpster diving through quite a bit tonight with the bin crew. I usually like to end it with kind of like a wisdom nugget, like a wisdom chicken nugget, if you will, from you. And I guess we can kind of ask maybe if you have any wisdom, advice, wise words towards maybe some people who want to like embrace or be like an idol, like be that V idol. What is some advice you might give?
For being a V idol, For being a V idol.
Yee.
Put your vocals. Why I say vocals? Put your voice out there. Let people hear your vocals first.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge step before like really spending a lot to kind of to establish yourself as a brand, to establish yourself like in terms of what people see, because that's a huge investment. Unless you can draw, okay? If you can draw, that's a whole different story, right?
Yeah.
That's just management. Yeah, put your voice out there first. Let people have a reason why they check you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's scream my lungs.
Yeah. It's real. You heard it here first.
Yeah. That's the wisdom nugget for like V idols.
Heck yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for that wisdom nugget. And again, you've accomplished a lot, Paula. You've done so much. Thank you for creating so many wonderful projects and spaces in this community. You know, you guys have put a lot of positivity out there, and we need that right now. So yes. Thank you. And thank you for like being open to joining some of the events that I've done as well, and being a part of this little talk show too. So I'm really grateful. Yeah, thank you, Paula. Awesome. Okay, well, we are going to raid into a friend of the show, Raven, who Raven is currently I think she's participating in a what do you call this? In a tournament. It's like called the Friend Slop Olympics. I don't know if you've heard about this, Pawa. But it's like Friend Slop games, I think, and like teams of friends that are like trying to see who's gonna win. Like it's like a tournament that way. Yeah, but I don't know. Have you played like Friend Slop type of games before?
No, I don't really play a lot of games because of my motion sickness.
Oh my gosh, me too. I mean, sometimes I just deal with it, but like, yeah, I get that. Same here. I feel that. Yeah, I don't get to play too many games as well, because a lot of the games that I feel like are co-op are like, they are the motion sickness inducing ones. Like you have to like move a lot and turn a lot in the game, and like I can't do that. So I totally get that.
Yeah, I'm in that group.
No, not the projectile vomit. That's not fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, yes, we were going to go raid into Raven. Thank you again so much, Paula, for coming out tonight. Everyone, please check out Paula if you haven't already. Okay, please. They're going to do amazing things. And watch out for that original song to come out soon, I hope. Okay, Paula. But yeah. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Big YoHallo. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you.
Have a power day. Yippee.
Amazing, amazing. There we go, and we should be rated. Perfect. We're good. We are
Yep.
offline. Thank you so much. That was amazing.
Yippee.
It was so great talking with you, Paula. Like, genuinely.